So we've got 2 shortbreads here. We've got number 1, which is going to come from Stop and Shop brand, all-purpose flour, best for baking, and it has 3 grams of protein. And then number 2, over here, we got King Arthur Baking Company, all-purpose flour. It's organic, and this one's got 4 grams of protein. So we're just gonna do a little texture test by biting it, and then we'll do a crumble test afterward. So here's a bite. Definitely like a doughy sand type of texture, I have to say. Like crunchy but soft at the same time. Over here, this one's definitely like a rougher texture. Still like definitely very similar. But get the close up here. This one's like thicker, softer, and a little doughier. Whereas this one's like grainier in the texture, and it's definitely got something to do with the more protein on this side. Lack of protein makes it a little doughier and softer, I'm assuming. We're just gonna do a little crumble test. So that one crumbles nice and easily. This one also pretty crumbly. I noticed that these are like a little more fragile. Like, do a little drop test here. So this one kind of shattered into a bunch of pieces. This one had 3 clean breaks. Like, you could just put that back together almost, and it's pretty much exactly what you had before. Whereas this one, can't really put it together anymore. So texture on this one, definitely a little rougher, a little more crumbly. This one's softer. This one over here is going to be softer, doughier, has a more even breaks, a little harder to break too. Like the cooking of this definitely created like a stronger bond. I don't know if that's scientific, but do another drop test. See, he only had 1 break right there. Another one. This one didn't break at all, actually. So just go this way this time. This one's pretty solid, actually. And well, that one's actually holding together better than I thought. That one definitely shattered right there. Turns out these guys, which kind of crumble everywhere, are actually pretty solid. There's these guys which break very cleanly, but they're not. I don't know. It's weird. Because it's interesting because when making the doughs, this side, Stop and Shop brand, with the 3 grams of protein, it's much doughier, like sticky, doughy, right? This side, the King Arthur brand, definitely a lot grainier. Like the dough itself, like, was crumbly, and like you really had to hold it together. And then as I was transferring it onto the cooking sheet, the dough would just sort of break apart. Whereas this side, on these shortbreads, with the Stop and Shop brand, the less protein side, it was definitely like stickier. It was definitely stickier. When I was rolling it out, this side I had to like make them by hand, because when I rolled it, the dough would just stick right to the pin. So I had to like flour up the pin just to get it rolled out. Whereas this side, I needed to roll it out so that it would stick together, and I was able to put it on the sheet. But I had to like be very careful with it. Whereas this side there, it was just sticky, kind of felt like glue. Whereas this was this side over here, much starchier, like crumbly, starchy, like that. Like it just, I didn't even do anything right there, and it just sort of fell apart. Yeah. Well, now my tray is all sort of mixed up, so kind of having trouble telling what is what, but yeah, just edit that out, some parts out, and yeah. All right.